Hey guys, Wedge here, bringing you another Euro Truck Sim 2 video, and today we'll be continuing our journey of growing our business with a trip from Aarhus, don't know if I'm saying that right, to Bremen. We are actually going to go pick up our cargo, which is, I believe it's forklifts that we have scheduled for this one. Last episode we dropped off some wood to the docks over there, to that company name that I can't say, Maersk. This time we're going to be doing some forklifts with pretty high value, which we need right now because we are very broke. Let's go get that. So this is our load here, the forklifts, Aarhus to Bremen, €11,000. Shouldn't take too long, you'd imagine. We're going down into Germany, so let's take that job. Let's go find our trailer. Put our, there it is, just right there. Goes up. Straighten her up. Right. Connect our trailer. And off we go. We put it in gear, and our journey has begun. 246 miles, 6 hours roughly, in-game time. Should be a nice, smooth journey. Actually remember that we are driving on the right side, not the left side this time, Wedge. Let's try to cut in here. Perfect. Oh, that was horrible. Not great. I was being a bit arrogant there with my driving, but oh well, we're here. That'll be right. Wouldn't like to get stuck on the railroad here. Lag spikes here. I don't know if it's the mod with the more traffic that's causing it. I'll have to turn that down a little bit in settings. But here we are, living Aarhus. Oh, I still don't know how to say it even after 2 episodes. You'd imagine I would. Aarhus? Our house? One of them. roadworks going up here. Hopefully it doesn't make us deviate, which it doesn't look like it is. Let's get right back up to speed, continue our lovely journey. 216 miles left to go. Now I suppose when we look at like what our ultimate goal is for Wedge's trucking company, there's a lot of things we'd like to be able to have done. Best truck, explore all of Europe. I think that's a massive goal, including all the DLC, Scandinavia, the United Kingdom, Europe, a little bit of Russia, Turkey. So being able to get to all these different places, having lots of money, that's a given. We need money to be able to survive, like most things. That's the goal that we want to be able to achieve during this series, is to make money, have fun, do long drives and explore different types of cargoes and scenarios. That's what we're ultimately looking for on the drive. So if you guys have any recommendations, just let me know in the comments. What mods? Maybe we could do eventually trucker SMP. There's lots and lots of scenarios and what we can do, where we can do it, and yeah, just let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions with anything. We'll just go from there, I guess. But in the meantime, let's just continue our lovely, nice, smooth drive. No major issues except that minor accident we had earlier, which we can forget and forgive, and go from there. Sure, we are now crossing the border into Deutschland or Germany. Confused to why that side has a checkpoint, but coming into Germany doesn't. For like contraband or something, or too sure. I'm sure I'll figure that out one day why that's like that. What are the rules in Germany? totally saw all of that to understand. We'll figure it out along the way. If we can go fast, slow, do what we want, go from there, I guess. Since we pile up, I don't want to be stuck there. We're going in the left lane. What's going on here? Why is there so many? Oh, there's a roadworks here. What is it? Jeez Louise. What a feel for them. Massive bridges, is eh? Look at this. Keep it steady. Whee. It's the drifter. You know, I haven't played Euro Truck Simulator for a fair amount of time. I remember having it when I was like younger, using keyboard and mouse and trying to drive it, and watching YouTube channels like Nerd Cubed and Squirrel and Jeff Faviano, or whatever you call him. Watching channels like that playing it, and the game has just evolved so much over the, just I don't know how old, like 10 years at least. It's definitely more than 10 years, I'd say. We're going on 13, 12 years this game. Even American Truck Simulator is enjoyable to play. It's super realistic. I think out of the two, ETS2 has the edge on it. It's just such a lovely community and massive game with, you know, mods that have real companies like Pepsi and all of that stuff. It's just very enjoyable and relaxing, you know, just listening to the music and just driving, you know, that's relaxing. We get to have fun, we get to explore different cities in the game. That's why this game is just such a masterclass. It's weird, but it works. It works and it's weird. Anyway, let's keep it steady here. Just keep going. Just keep going. Why would it tell me to merge and then I'm just going to cut this truck off instantly again? Understand the GPS. If you can't see the GPS, it's off to my screen. But it told me to merge, and I did. And then I just had to merge back, so that's a bit weird. I wanted to get around them then, but I was totally going to crash into that Audi, if it was that. Can't afford another fine. Now we've lost all our momentum. Let's get it going. We're 2 hours away, 73 miles before we reach our destination. I think as well that there's a DLC coming out where they are bringing coaches and buses, I believe. I'm not sure how that's going to look, but I did see on the DLC page that it's coming soon. I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of like a competitor to OMSI 2. Nothing that I have played is relatable in any standard to OMSI. Lotus would be, but there's just a very long and slow development on that. That we didn't say that, but anyway, back to the conversation of, yeah, I just think if they brought it out, I'm sure it'd be fun. The physics would be the same effectively as driving the truck. It's just the passengers and all that, and the people, if they're able to work that into it, that'd be interesting in that regard. Now let's merge, not cut anyone off. Starting to rain now. Let's take our exit now from Bremen. Just saying it the Aussie way, I guess, eh? Bremen. Why would you stop? Goodness gracious me. I'm supposed to give way to them. The courtesy was there, but the execution was horrible. Slowly coming down A. Just bucketing down. I do have to say, I think it's the realistic rain mod. It's stunning. It's really good. It looks really great compared to what the game normally has. So even the water coming off the back of the trailers, that looks pretty good as well. Just a touch of detail compared to what the standard game has. Let's take our exit here. I think we're about to be in Bremen now. Bremen. Very weird on-ramp here. Let's go here. I really think the amount of traffic is hurting our game. I might have to consider toning that down a little bit, just so that we can get some good frames. Because right now it's perfect, but whenever there's copious amounts of traffic, it seems to stutter a little bit. So we might have to consider looking at that, just so it's a smooth ride for everyone. Oh, it's just a giveaway. Oh. Now you put your indicator on. Can they do that? Put their indicator on at the last possible second. So turn in here. Nope. Further down. It's going after this truck. Kind sir, put our lovely hazards on. Stop knocking my mouse that high. Right, where do you want us? Oh, that is not possible, Wedge. Where are we going? Based on that, you feel like you can go through there. The map says that you can make it through that, but I find that quite hard to believe with the trailer. Where are we going? Brake on, let's disengage and see how we did. Alrighty guys, that concludes our journey for the day. We are now in Germany, 11,000 euro in our pocket, one step closer to developing our business to the way we want it to be. Next journey, we'll see where that takes us. But other than that guys, I'd like to thank you for watching the video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. If you have any recommendations or wishes, let me know down in the comments as well. But other than that guys, thanks for watching, stay safe, until next time, see ya.